Welcome, craft beer drinkers, and thank you for joining us on another episode of Tap to Craft Podcast. I am Denny,
And I'm Chris.
and we are your beer guides through the wonderful, weird, and sometimes questionably fruited world of craft beer. And today, we're diving back into one of the most outrageous beer events we've talked about in a while, Smiggles Fest with Pontoon Brewing.
If you're unfamiliar with Smiggles, imagine heavily fruited smoothie-style sour beers loaded with massive flavor combinations that sound like desserts your doctor would probably advise against. And somehow this year, they decided to go with the theme Slim Smiggles, which sounds healthier. But we're guessing that might be marketing creativity at its finest.
We'll find out today as we talk with the team from Pontoon about the history of Smiggles Fest, how these 5 exclusive beers were developed, and what goes into brewing beers this massive, and what attendees can expect from the festival itself.
So with us tonight, we have Craig and Tyler from Pontoon Brewing, not newbies to the show. They were on with us back in October of 2025, episode 293, if anybody wants to go check it out. But guys, thank you for coming on and hanging out with us this evening.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks so much.
Yeah, so did you guys just get done with your brew day?
Today, we were making some THC beverages,
Okay.
and we were just prepping some orders to go out. Tomorrow, we're brewing a pale ale, which is a collaboration we're doing with the Stout Brothers here. And then Wednesday, we start making some Smiggles.
Oh, okay. So, okay, good. We'll find out more about that.
Times roll. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into the Smiggles. That's what this show is all about, is Smiggles and Smiggles Fest. I was surprised when I opened up the gift box you guys sent us. Thank you very much for sending us the beers. We really appreciate that. And I didn't pull out any Smiggles beers. I was thinking you guys already were prepared, but I guess you guys are just now going to start brewing these beers for the end of the month.
No, they got all those goddamn Starbursts to open up.
The ingredients are starting to roll in. So we're starting this week, and then hopefully everything goes smoothly. We'll actually be done sooner than we ever have been.
Oh,
Usually
nice.
we're finishing like the day before.
Yeah. Before. Nice, nice. All right. Well, hey, let's get this show started. Before we get too far into the show, we want to let anyone new listening to Tap to Craft Podcast know what we're all about. We are an educational podcast focused around celebrating all things craft beer because we want to assist you, our listener, along in your craft beer journey and adventures. And you are listening to episode 308, and we're recording on Monday, May 11th, 2026. And we are recording live on Facebook. If you would like to join us, you can do that on the Monday prior to release at 8:30 Eastern Time, and we would love to have you join us during recording. And now, let's get this conversation started by doing our first beer tasting. And we're going to jump into the Pontoon Brewing Sunrise and Lofi Coffee Blonde. It's a 5.2% ABV collaboration with the Bazaar Coffee Group. So, Chris is showing off the can there. And I'm going to grab my can and open it up and start pouring it in there. So who wants to talk about this beer and maybe explain what lo-fi is? Because the 3 beers we're going to be drinking tonight all have lo-fi in it, and I'm kind of curious what that means.
All right. So yeah, this is Sunrise and Lo-Fi. This is our coffee blonde. I want to say me and Craig have really kind of came up with this idea probably about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago. And, we make a really good blonde ale. And I was trying to think of something we could do to adjunct it to, make it a little more exciting and to do something new. So I love coffee. So I was like, let's make a coffee blonde. And then lo-fi is, I just came up with this because I listened to a lot of these like playlists on YouTube, and they're just like cool backgrounds and play this like laid back, cool music. And that's what me and Craig listened to that probably in like 2 years straight, just on the speaker, just blasting in the morning at 6 a.m. Because we're like, we're not going to play rock music this early. So we started playing this, and that's kind of where it came from. So now we just like, all right, we're going to make a new lo-fi beer and just and it's always just some picture that I've taken.
I was
So
gonna ask.
this
Yeah.
is the Blue Ridge Mountains right here. I took this on my 30th birthday, um, early in the morning, drinking coffee on this like giant mansion on top of a mountain, and I was like, "This is awesome." So
Nice, nice. Okay. So, taking aroma hits off of this, first, when I first poured it, I definitely could get some of the malt in there. As you know, I was afraid it was going to be like big coffee and maybe smell like a blonde stout, but
mhm.
I didn't. It was nice to get some of that malt character in there of the blonde, and then I can get just subtle hints of coffee in the aroma, just kind of blending in with that malt, which is kind of nice. I'm glad that at least so far it doesn't feel like this is going to be overwhelming you with coffee and take away from the actual beer.
Yeah,
Um,
hopefully it doesn't. I've tried to keep it pretty mild just because some people are like, I don't like coffee, and we're still
mhm.
like, give it a shot. It's still light. It's not heavy. Um, and it's the
Cheers, brother.
coffee's. Yeah, cheers, y'all.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah. Yeah, I took a sip because I just wanted to. I've been dying for a beer. It's hot here. We're going to be 95 tomorrow,
Whoa.
and
In
it's been in
Iowa?
the no
Good.
in Idaho.
Idaho,
Oh,
even
Idaho. I'm
worse.
sorry, Idaho.
Yeah,
Goodness.
it's been warm. It's been the weirdest winter. We've had a hot winter for the most part, and spring started in March, and we've had 70-degree weather. For most of the winters, it feels like.
Wow.
So we've already hit summer. It's gonna be 95 in the beginning of May, and it's crazy.
Good.
So
Good Lord.
this I turned the AC so because my office it's facing the sun comes in on the window, and so I'm getting blasted by the sun hitting the window, and it's upstairs and it just gets hot. So I turned the AC down so I wouldn't be sitting here sweat pouring off me. But this cold beer is really hitting the spot right now because it's cooling me off. But yeah, it is just like I smell. I get the nice malty, uh, you know, backbone right with the beginning of the taste, and blends right into a very nice subtle, light roasted coffee, um, and finishes. I don't know. I actually know to sip and see how it finishes, but I didn't feel like it finished sweet. Finished kind of like a crispiness at the end.
So I was surprised because I've had a handful of coffee blondes in the past, and usually the coffee flavor is nice, it's there, but then for some reason, depending on what they use, it always ends up like just coating your entire mouth, and that's all
Yeah.
you taste for the next 2 hours. Um,
Yeah.
this doesn't do that. Thank you very much. Doesn't do that, and I like the fact that it doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, and it's super light body too. So it's something that, right, like I said, in this heat I'm suffering from right now, it's very refreshing. It's a little bit lighter body, not a thicker blonde. I like that lighter character, and it does have a little bit of sweetness in the end. But I think the coffee kind of takes the edge off of it, and it's definitely not too sweet. It's just a pretty good balanced beer, and I'm also getting some hops. What hops did you use in this? Because I'm getting a little bit of fruitiness in the finish as
So
well.
you're probably actually that's the yeast character that you're getting from it because
Oh, okay.
I use a Verdant IPA yeast in this, uh, and we ferment pretty pretty warm for
Okay.
this, and it I've always liked that. It depends who you ask. Some people are like, I don't like that, but I've always loved that it has like a little bit of fruity character to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and this is actually one of the last 5.2% blonde ales that we'll have. We've actually lowered our blonde ale to
Okay.
4.2%.
Okay. Good.
Um,
Good. I
so it's
like
even
that.
lighter now.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So we'll definitely make a coffee blonde again. So hopefully that one turns out good as well.
Yeah, I was afraid that it was going to be on the coffee on the blonde stout side, and I'm relieved that it's on the lighter ale side, because it is, like I said, really refreshing. A great way to start off our beer drinking session.
Yeah.
Having
Mhm.
something lighter, and just that little bit of coffee gives you just that little bit of hint. And I love coffee, and I love beer, so blending the two together, that works out really well.
It's
And
also really, really good at like 10 a.m. because then you get your start to the day. And, shotgun start. Golfers love it,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 I can see this be a definite early tea time. Getting your beer
Yeah,
going.
get
This
started.
could be a good brunch edition too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely. There we go. Another brunch. There's a future beer idea there.
Yeah, good.
Brunch and
Yeah.
lo-fi.
Yeah.
Lo-fi brunch.
I thought about figuring out what else we could add to this to like make it even more just like maybe like a brunch type of beer, and thought of some crazy ideas. So we'll see what happens. But I thought about doing some like vanilla. I had a really bizarre idea of doing a coffee donut blonde.
Ooh.
Um, but that could also be disgusting. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll
It could
see.
be. The vanilla might come across too sweet unless you were able to do it so it just gives you the vanilla character without coming across too sweet. I
Like
was
a
thinking
like a
adding.
cruller.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to think of what I would add to here to make it more, yeah, brunch like.
I mean, if you were going brunch like, then you might have to go with orange, peach, raspberry, strawberry, that kind of thing for like mimosas. But I don't,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I would want to do anything different to this
I,
personally. But
I
you
was
guys are the
I
ones
was
that are like, we got to come
thinking.
up with something.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe try what you used bizarre coffee, right? What was the coffee style that or the bean
Medium
origin?
Uh,
roast.
yeah, this one was just a medium roast. The one we did last year was called Freakish Dark Roast. But they didn't have that this time, so I just picked something pretty normal. And I
Okay.
think I actually liked this version better because it
Yeah.
wasn't as in your face.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
about like the first couple of weeks, the coffee's pretty strong. But last year it was like the whole brewery just reeked of coffee, which I'm addicted to coffee, so that's fine. But it took a
Yeah, there's
while
no
for it
problem
to
with
go
that.
away.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking if you could find a coffee bean that gave off a little bit of a spiciness to it, not like a heat, but like a little spicy. And that would give a little extra character to it, peppery character or something like that. Might be interesting too to add a little pizzazz to it.
Yeah.
I've had some coffee beers that the bean they use and the way they did it really adds some interesting characters that you wouldn't expect. Besides just the coffee, it gave other flavors as well.
Maybe we could add chicory.
Chicory, yeah, chicory might be good.
Maybe
Yeah.
something like the how they do in the New Orleans with the beignets and the coffee has chicory in it,
Mm-hmm.
but it has
Mm-hmm.
that spicy little spicy note to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
something.
I mean, it might be something interesting to give a little more character if you want to if you want to try something different. That's just throwing some
I would
curveballs out there for you.
definitely drink this with a beignet down in New Orleans.
Well, Matt Griffo just hopped on and said you could go with a chicory coffee for the Cafe Du Monde vibe, and then Chris
Yeah.
Lopez hopped on and was like, "There
Yes.
we go, let's do it."
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we have
There
it.
we go. There we go. So if you decide to do that, don't hesitate to add Tap to Craft and bark
Oh
out.
yeah, that's actually
Absolutely.
maybe we could do a collab. You know,
Yeah.
and have on the
Yeah.
There,
have on the can have like tap the craft down in the corner. Something like that.
there has been chats of coming to Atlanta for a long weekend in the near future. There's also chats of going to New Orleans for Thanksgiving this year. So
Mm.
there's
Okay.
things happening.
Yeah, y'all let us know if y'all come to Atlanta.
Oh, trust me, I will. I even told my
Yeah.
girlfriend, I was like, if we go to Atlanta, we have to go to Sandy Springs. She goes, "Where the hell's Sandy Springs?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, you'll like it."
Exactly. Just a little bit north of the crazy.
This
All
beer is
right.
almost gone.
Yeah, I know mine too. It's just
Yeah, I'm
enough
crushing mine.
to start off our opening questions for the Brew Buzz. So let's get into the Brew Buzz. Let's talk about this Smiggles Fest. The Brew Buzz, to remind everyone, is I got to get to the right spot. Devoted to discussing various beer topics, and we are going to talk about Smiggles Fest history and the 2026 Smiggles Fest details, beer details, and the festival details. So let's go up and let's start some opening questions here to get. It's been a while. It's been since October since you guys were on here. So the last time we had you on, we talked a lot about Pontoon as a brewery. What's changed since the interview, and what's new heading into Smiggles Fest 2026? So I know one thing you mentioned is THC beverage. You were just starting to talk about getting into that. So
Yes.
you want to maybe you can start off with that and see how that's panning out for you guys.
It's going really well. It's grown a lot since the last time we talked. It's probably it's over 50% of our business
50% of
right
our
now.
business.
Wow,
Easily.
really?
Easily.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're doing a lot of contracting and white labeling for people, and we're building some brands. We're also doing a hibiscus water that gets shipped down to the Dominican Republic. So we've been doing a lot of that, and we're also making a brand called Amaranth. It's Mad Honey, and the guy who's behind that brand he's blowing up right now. So that's growing a lot. And then all in the middle of this, we're making Smiggles. So it is a lot right now. It's every single day. Craig's like, "What are we doing?" I'm like, "You're not going to believe what we're doing. We're not making beer today." Like, we might make beer next month, but right now we're making this crazy THC beverage. So yeah, it's been interesting. Definitely, we've been stretching our legs a lot about how much we can produce and how much variety we can produce while still keeping up the beer for our tap room. Because I think some people have noticed that we're not releasing new beer every single week because it's just not realistic. But we've got to be more experimental lately, so that's been a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a lot of new flavors coming out with the THC brand that we make, and and all ventures. I mean, you see it all over the internet. You see all these different brands coming out. Willie Nelson's got his own beverage and so forth. And there's a lot of people that are just, they're just not drinking alcohol anymore, and as prevalently. So we're really tapped into this THC push and taking advantage of it. And there's definitely a big market to be had out there. So we're definitely getting our feet wet, in it, weekly. Every week it's something. Every week it's something new.
Yeah, it's definitely a big jump.
Definitely not boring.
Well,
No,
I mean,
at all.
I read one of the side of the beers that you guys sent over to us, and some of the terpenes that were in it were OG Kush, and I showed it to my girlfriend, and she goes, "Oh, that's what I'm smoking right now." I was like, "All right."
So with your THC beverages, what is I've listened to different podcasts talking about different THC companies that are making beverages around the country. What is your method of producing these? Are you making a bubbly water with just some fruit flavors in there with THC, or what is the method that you're doing?
So we're making
this one.
That's
cherry
our
cola.
That's our newest one. We made a cherry Coke, cherry cola, and that one I made an alcoholic version of that a couple of years ago that went really well. So I was like, let's make a cherry cola. So that's our soda line. We also just have a very lightly fruited seltzer that is 5 milligrams, which is probably what I drink most of the time, which is Highways. So this one, 5 milligrams,
nice.
really easy to drink. This one will not destroy you for the entire day. So super nice, because I'm not drinking as much these days, but me and my wife probably drink one of those every single night. So
okay. So what size can was that? Is that 16 ounces or is that bigger?
12 ounce.
12 ounce slim can.
Oh, slim cans. Okay, it looked like it was super long. Okay, so
Yeah.
slim cans. Okay.
Craig's just got tiny hands.
It looks giant. I thought it was a stovepipe. I'm like, are you releasing these stovepipe cans with?
And
Yeah, so that's our newest beverage right now, and it's going really well. And then we're about to roll out some very lightly flavored seltzer waters as well, and we're probably going to do like 2 or 3 milligrams, just
Okay.
something that you can keep drinking. Because the one issue with the THC is if you drink one, you're good with at 5 and 10 milligrams, but if you want to be out and socializing, if you're at like a pool or on a lake, you want to have more than one can.
Yeah.
So we might even do a 1 milligram just to see how it does, and just make it like just a carbonated water and see what happens.
What's the price point on your THC beverages?
So it depends on the dosage and what style it is. So the fizzy liftings for a 4-pack are $20.
Okay.
We do a lot of discounts though, depending on how you buy them. You can buy those online and get them shipped to your door, within the state. And then the highways are a little bit cheaper. And then when we do the waters, those will be probably dirt cheap.
Okay.
And we also emulsify our own THC in-house. So that's what makes it so doable for us.
Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned that in the last time you were on, is that you guys are doing your own emulsifying. So you have control over the strength and what you're putting in. So that's good.
And it's 100 and it's 100% Georgia hemp. So it's not
really,
we're not getting it from out of state. It's all in-state production from Georgia hemp. So, which is great,
Yeah, that is good. And Georgia is there any? I know that there's some fears of maybe laws coming in to actually make it so it's, because right now you guys are getting in under the hemp laws, right?
Under the agricultural.
So is Georgia doing anything special to try to make it so that you guys don't lose the ability, or do you know?
So it kind of changes every day. I hear something new. Right now, the last I've heard, it seems like it's probably going to stay how it is for the time being, but that could change in the next 30 minutes. I've kind of stopped worrying about it. My mindset is let's just make the money while we can. We'll address it when the time comes. Because we've done the let's stress about it and figure out what we're going to do, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do.
True. Yeah.
So that's my mindset. Other people might disagree, but you can't change what you can't control.
That's right. I mean, I don't know how much investment you had to put in to get started, but hopefully it wasn't enough that's going to break the bank if something does change, right? Or maybe you've already recovered the money that you spent.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I was like, yo, let's just keep making beverages.
Rolling it forward. Just keep rolling to the next one.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, let's get into the Smiggles talk.
Yeah, so for listeners that might be new to Pontoon, can you guys give us a quick explanation? What the hell is a Smiggles beer?
So Rainbow Smiggles was the original Smiggles. It was our sour base that got started by putting fruited cereal and fruit rainbow candy, into the beer, and it was kind of a joke. And then when we released it, it blew up and people were going nuts for it. So we kept growing it, and then we started making variants of it. And basically Smiggles is just like any sour for the most part, and just adjunct it with the most outrageous shit you can find, or think of. So like we've done everything from, trick cereal to cinnamon toast crunch to, just coconut, and I mean, Starburst, Gushers, like everything. Go down that aisle, we've probably used it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. it's actually gotten hard to think of something we haven't already thrown in, but it's really just different combinations at this point is
Mm-hmm.
how we figure it out. And we've had some hits and misses. There's been a few where I was like, that was a horrible idea. And then there's been some
Did,
others where I
did
didn't think would do well, and it went great.
yeah? Did you dump those horrible ones, or did it still go out? You just weren't as happy with it.
Oh no, we put it out,
Okay.
but I wasn't as happy with it.
Yeah.
And then there were some I wasn't happy with, but did really well.
Okay.
Um, I think our most popular one, as far as like from a business standpoint, has been Miami Vice Smiggles, which was, you know, just strawberry daiquiri and pina colada into a sour. But
Lots of coconut.
Wow,
yeah, lots of coconut.
that's quite a combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite the looker.
Very difficult to carbonate.
Yeah,
I can imagine. I can imagine.
yeah, that's
Okay.
one of the ones I'm most proud of.
Okay. Okay. Nice. All right. So Slim Smiggles is such a hilarious theme. Where did that idea come from, and how did the theme develop for this year's event?
So I actually have an exclusive for y'all.
All right.
This just
Um,
in.
so we have not announced the releases this year yet, but I have them
Oh.
right here for y'all if
Ooh.
y'all would like to see them.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and tell y'all that the name this year we went with the Real Slim Smiggles because it is all M&M themed this year.
Oh, very
Oh.
nice.
So we'll start with our obvious first release is Rainbow Smiggles. No surprise here, that's the classic. And then we are going to do a re-release of the Smiggle Show,
Ooh.
which
Yeah, I love
this
that.
is and this is going to be cherry, strawberry, marshmallow, cacao, and cherry and strawberry terpenes.
Oh, wow.
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 And then there's some red candy in there as well.
Nice.
Is that
And
the
then-
cherry pie? Is that the cherry pie terps?
Yeah, or no, not cherry pie, just cherry, just fruit terpenes.
Just cherry. Nice.
Yeah.
Dan Winch
And-
said, please stand up.
So this is the Real Slim Smiggles right here. So this is going to be chocolate cookie sandwiches, coconut cream, cheesecake, and graham cracker.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
I'm getting
one,
diabetes just listening.
That
to
one's
this.
going to be
Yeah.
flabby. It's going to be flabby.
That sounds like a mess.
flabby.
That sounds
I'm
good too.
I'm really excited to see how that turns out. I don't know.
I like-
It's going to
That's
look
gonna have
interesting.
That's
It's
going to
gonna
have
look
some
interesting.
floaties for sure.
Then we have Infinite Smiggles.
Okay.
So any of the diehard Eminem fans will know that Infinite is one of his oldest albums, and it was actually his first. Can't even call it an album. It was probably an
Demo
EP.
tape.
But yeah, one of my favorite Eminem songs of all time. But this one's going to be fruit cereal, blueberry, blue cotton candy, blue sour candy, blue raspberry, and cake batter.
That was Infinite Blue for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
What color's your tongue?
And this is probably going to be everyone's favorite just based off of what we've done in the past. But so this is Not Afraid of the Smiggles. This is going to be a 10% super sour version of Rainbow Smiggles.
Nice.
Super Smiggles.
Yeah. So yeah, those are our Smiggles releases. Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't think it was going to come out. I didn't think it was going to come out.
I'll tell you that we found out you guys signed up to talk about this year's Smiggles Fest, and there was nothing out there. I'm like, hey Chris, how come they haven't even mentioned anything about the event? And he's like, I don't know. And then finally, like a week or two ago, you finally released, or maybe last week, I can't remember when it was just recently you released that here's what's coming for Smiggles
Yeah.
Fest. And
Well, you
Yeah.
also got to remember too, Denny, that was 4 weeks ago.
yeah, that's true.
And when is the date of the event? It's
May
May
30th.
30th.
May 30th. Okay, so it's coming up at the end of this month, and if you want to get tickets for it,
You
hop on the
don't
website.
even need tickets for it. The event
No,
is
Just
free.
come
The event is-
come and partake.
Then how does
Yeah.
it work? Is it just like a free sample kind of thing, or is it like you pay per
So
pour?
most people get flights because we typically always do 4 special releases that you can get in a flight, and then Rainbow Smiggles people usually will just get a pint of, but then we'll sell it. And
4 packs will be
yeah, so
available.
that's also why we went with the Real Slim Smiggles. So all of the Smiggles releases, aside from Rainbow Smiggles, will be released in a 12-ounce slim can.
Slim
oh,
Kid, smart.
nice.
Well,
But
Megan Festa said that she can't wait for Smiggles Fest. So
Oh, wow, I can't wait for Smiggles Fest too. I might need to get a quick flight. Well, you know what? Flights are so expensive right now. I don't think I can get a quick flight
y'all just got to
go
drive.
there, but
Just drive down here.
I'll have to drive.
Amtrak. I mean, and you can drink the whole way.
And then I can
Just
bring
get on-
all my
just get on
4
the
packs of
train.
Smiggles, and I can
Yes,
drink
you
all the
can
way
take it
back
all the way
too.
back. Exactly. You don't even have to check your bag.
I don't care. I'm flying. I am not dry. It's only 6. It's like 8 hours from us in Tampa, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm flying. I'm just
Well, I do appreciate you guys exclusively releasing the first ever Out in the Wild, which people will find out tonight if they listen to the show live. So if you're live, you just found something out no one knows, and then on
Yep.
Thursday it'll be out to the wild. And I'm glad that we
Yeah.
got to have that exclusive. That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
this
for
isn't
sharing it.
not even on social media yet, so y'all got to hear it first.
All right, Chris, let's dive into some history of Smiggles Fest.
all right. So, guys, how long has this festival been going on, and why? What inspired the creation to be centered around this brand?
I believe this is our 4th, or no, this is our 5th Smiggles Fest, I
Okay.
believe.
It's Smiggles. Yeah.
Is that why there's
Um,
5 Smiggle releases this year?
No, I always just kind of think of just a random number. I'm like, what's realistic here? But
Last
you
year
know,
was 7.
Oh,
I
it's
try to.
7?
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
It was too much.
Last minute, the day before, we were
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
packaging.
any event that we try to release that many, I always wonder like, why did we do this and why did nobody say no? But
He just
yeah,
hopped on.
usually the number of releases is just based off of, a flight, you get 4. So most
Okay.
people have tried Rainbow Smiggles, so we don't include that in the flight. That's just that always seems to be the good number. Occasionally I might throw in an extra release in there. But yeah, there's really no rhyme or reason behind it other than that.
Okay.
The reason we put such a focus on Smiggles is it is our most popular brand we've ever done. And it is our biggest event of the year. We try to do the most for this event. We try to get all of our usual vendors to be here all on the same day. Any of our musicians we work with, we try to get them here. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Every year we don't think it's going to get crazier or more crowded, and it does. We have figured out a way to streamline it because 2 years ago, or no, 3 years ago now, when we did Smiggles Fest, the line was wrapped around the entire tap room twice.
This tap room?
Yeah, that tap room.
That
Yeah, because there's a big center room in the middle of that tap room, and it was just wrapped around twice, and
Wow.
nobody knew what was going on. It was just we were not expecting that at all. So we are much more prepared now.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that kind of brings us into our next question. We kind of, you mentioned this is your 5th year. You mentioned that it got huge and unwieldy. So you guys have an understanding of how your attendance, like how it evolved year to year, and it like what's your attendance growth exponential from year one to what you expect this year, and you mentioned having same vendors and music and similar music. What kind of festival activities do you provide, and what do the fans expect besides the beer? Is there anything else that they expect to get out of this festival?
So the food is always good. We're gonna have our usuals like Ghost Pizza. Nosh will be there. We'll have a couple surprise dessert vendors there too. And then we will have music as well. And then this
Art
year we
market.
have, yeah, and then we'll have like a huge art market,
Hmm.
which a lot of the art vendors will do a bunch of, Eminem themed artwork and
Okay.
things like that. And then we haven't done this before, so we're doing an Eminem look-alike contest. So,
Wait,
um,
old Eminem or current Eminem?
whichever you want to do. I expect probably a lot more of the older Eminem, but and then we're also going to be doing Eminem karaoke as well.
Oh,
Oh,
that'll be
And
fun.
whoever
yeah,
does
and that'll
Rap God first gets a free beer.
yeah,
And if you
it,
guys don't
it'll be
agree with that, I'll pay for it.
yeah. So you'll get some good prizes out of it. I'll be there, kind of hanging out and saying hey to everyone, and we'll also have all of our THC beverages as well. If y'all don't want to drink beer, that's totally fine.
Are we doing
So,
aren't we doing the cereal eating contest?
oh yeah,
Oh,
how could I
dry
forget
or with
about
Yeah, how
that?
tricks?
did you forget about that?
Yeah. So,
My inner
yeah, we
fat
will
kid
be.
just got really excited.
Fat kid
There'll
trick
be
cereal eating
multiple
contest.
rounds. So yeah, the trick cereal eating contest will be an adult version and a kids version as
Very cool.
well. I
Wait, what's the
believe
difference? What's the difference
It's a
between
so.
adult and kid?
mess.
Well,
It's
the
a
amount
mess.
of cereal is the same. uh,
Well, Denny, you know the like the controversy between tricks, right? Obviously, tricks are for kids.
Kids,
So
yeah.
when we were kids, the tricks were fruit shaped. But now, or wait, it was the other way around.
so
Now
no, so they
they're round.
actually came back with the fruit shapes.
Yeah, all the fruit shapes are back.
So
Yeah.
so the controversy is that when you were a little kid, they were fruit shaped. Now they're
Oh,
round as you're an adult, or
oh,
vice
okay.
versa, one of the two.
Oh,
But
okay. But
Yep.
I mean, does the adults drink
that
it
was so
with beer
stupid.
or eat it with beer, or what's the difference between the kids and adult?
Gallons and
Oh no,
gallons.
so I think it's just like based off of your like size, basically. Like we're not gonna have like an adult going against like a 10-year-old kid.
Come on, suck it
But
up, man.
Kids
Are you
got
a
to
yeah,
learn
real
to
man or
lose.
not?
um, I I think
Oh.
um, I think 2 years ago a kid actually had the fastest time out of anyone.
Oh wow.
Because it is a full box of tricks, and I think
Oh
a half
man.
gallon of milk. Like we get
Yeah,
like giant bowls.
giant
Um,
bowls. Yep. And the
it's
kids end
uh
up smushing the cereal together and just
yeah.
forcing it
Oh,
in their
so
mouth. Oh yeah,
sticky.
it's just
That's
oh yeah,
awesome.
there's
It's the most entertaining, disgusting thing you've ever seen. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
Okay, are there videos of this from previous years that I can watch that you guys have online?
We
yeah,
have pictures. I don't know if we've ever taken a video of it though.
Until
I'm
this year,
sure it's
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody has a video out there, but we do have pictures of it. It's pretty gnarly.
I need Chris to bring his drone and just get some drone coverage, just sweeping across
Oh
the
my
table
gosh.
and getting everyone eating.
Listen, I'm doing my like second on location episode here in like next week, so maybe we'll go different states soon.
Okay,
All right. So,
okay.
yeah.
hey, who
Yeah.
needs a beer?
Yeah, yeah. I was
Oh
just
yeah.
saying we probably need a beer because our glasses are empty, and we can just go into we can move
Oh,
on to the other questions after this one,
I'm I'm re yeah, I'm
or
excited
whatever
about
you
this
want,
one.
Chris. Whatever
No,
you want. But
we're gonna stick with the list.
okay, okay. So let's go for beer number two, and this will another Pontoon Brewing. This is Skylines and Lo-Fi. So
Oh.
we had Sunrise and Lo-Fi. Now we got Skylines and Lo-Fi Hazy IPA with those cherry pie terpenes coming in at 7% ABV. And they say this is a tribute to Atlanta at dusk, where
There's
ambition meets ease and
Okay.
every hard
our
edge
beautiful
softens.
can.
So if this is
Yeah.
anything like the other beers with terpenes, this is gonna smell like a fruit bomb, and I'm
Yes.
so excited about it. And I was not wrong.
Yeah, so I just like this little thing you had on. So again, a tribute to Atlanta at dusk, where ambition meets ease, and every hard edge softens into color and sound. Notes drift like distant traffic, smooth and
Hmm.
steady, layered with a quiet pulse that lingers longer than the day ever could. Wow, that's
I
so
got a I got a
Oh, a
pinky
fancy head.
pinky head, no
look
head,
at that
y'all.
fancy glass you
Official.
guys got
That's right.
too.
Gotta get one in for Trent. He hopped on, and I was like, here's his coaster. Oh my
Let me
God.
see if I can pour mine with a head.
This is one of those beers that I just want to smell and smell and smell.
Oh, I can definitely smell the cherry. Yeah. Okay, so definitely a hazy. This is a hazy IPA. It's definitely hazy. Not
Great
so
job.
ugly. I mean, it's it's got the typical amber gold hue to it.
I did it
Nice
too
head.
quick.
I've
Murky
got a
apricot.
pinky. I've also got a pinky headline there.
It's
But
fancy by
smells
default.
smells nice and hoppy with those cherry pie terpenes give off a little zingy zippy
Mhm.
hop aroma.
Yeah, I was really
Um,
excited to make this beer. It had been a little bit since we had made like a big hazy IPA with terpenes. Um, so this was really fun, and I was excited to show off this label as well. Um,
yeah. So where'd you take this
Did you
picture
take this
from?
one?
I did. So this one I took on top of Pond City Market in Atlanta. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I was sitting up there with my wife, and I was like, I got to take this picture real quick. And this is actually, I just took this on my phone too. This was not even
Mm.
with my camera. So,
So this was like
and I,
what was the one beer we drank where you were just like, I'm gonna point the click.
Oh, the
oh yeah,
lager, lazy day
that was the
lager.
Lazy
Lazy Day
days, yeah.
Lager.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shark cloud.
The
Yeah.
shark, yeah, the shark clouds, yeah. We pointed that out. It was very obvious, very obvious. Okay, so you wanted to make another big hazy. So you don't do a lot of hazies at Pontoon?
We do. I did dial it back a little bit because last year we made a ton.
Mm.
And so we started making some other things. We made a lot of loggers towards the end of the year as well. So I kind of slowed down a little bit, took a little creative break, and came back with this one and then Voyager Dank Odyssey, which I believe
Hmm.
Craig sent y'all as well.
Yeah, we have that one
Um,
too.
yeah, that one is outstanding. So y'all let me know whenever y'all crack into that one, how y'all
Okay,
enjoy that.
for sure, for sure. All right, so what's the hop bill in here? Besides the cherry pie terpenes you put in there, did you use anything special to try to bring out those terpenes a little more?
So this one, I actually used just a pretty simple hop combo. This one was just El Dorado and Citra.
Yes.
Because I really wanted the cherry pie terpenes to shine here.
Hmm.
Um, so that's really all it was. I didn't do anything crazy other than just try some new terpenes out because that's really what I wanted to do on this one.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't have anything like wild in there, but yeah, I definitely felt like there was citra in here. Just has a nice citrus base,
Mhm.
and then the cherry terpenes just comes in as a nice subtle, uh, you know, accent to the finish, which is really
Mhm.
nice to get that little bit of a cherry zing in there. You can definitely smell it in the aroma too. Like ripe or
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain that feeling of like I call it zing, zinginess of when you get
Yes.
some.
So I finished these. a little bit this beer a little bit sweeter, because I didn't want it to be like dry, pithy
Hmm.
fruit. I wanted to
Yeah.
be like you are biting into a sweet fruit,
Yeah.
and just be super juicy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's got a little
Juicy,
bit of
ripe,
like it's almost like a little bit of pucker too. Like it pulls your cheeks in a little bit, but you still
a
get
little
like
bit. Yeah.
sweetness of fruit too.
Yeah. I can get a little bit in the right here in the sides, not too much, but yeah, I love the fact that this is not just like every other hazy out there. It gives a little bit of, I mean, it has the same. You can definitely say, yeah, I would qualify this as a New England hazy because it
Hmm.
does have citrus forward, soft. But I love what the terpenes are doing just to add that little nuance into there that gives it a little bit extra pizzazz at the end.
Hmm.
And I found that the beers that have terpenes in it, I've really enjoyed a lot
Yeah.
because it does just add that extra, bit to it that gives you a little extra special. And I don't think I've had the cherry pie terpenes yet. This is the first time I've had. That's why I was really excited to try this one.
Yeah, I discovered those while I was building this beer, and I was like, cherry pie terpenes. Like, I've never heard of this. So I was like, order, let's try it out. I was like, sometimes they just get me on their names. I'm like, all right, like, let's try it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, so the
And
brewer gets stuck on beers just like we do.
yep.
I got on ingredients. Oh, I like the name or the can art, so I'll buy it.
Hmm. Yeah. And I have some left over too. So we'll get to make something else with some cherry pie terpenes as well.
Nice, nice. So the other thing I appreciate about this is the mouthfeel is very nice, pleasant, soft, pillowy. Um, and one of the things that haunted hazy IPAs early on was hop burn. People they
Hmm.
would have trouble
Hmm.
controlling the hop burn. What's the secret to keeping this beer so easy drinking and not getting any of that extra burn in there?
So some people have different tricks. What I found that works best for me. So I will ferment our hazy IPAs, usually around 70 or 72 degrees, let them
Oh,
completely finish out. And then when they're at terminal, I will drop them to 60 degrees.
Hmm.
Um,
okay,
for me, that is the sweet spot for dry hopping. So,
okay,
I'll drop them to 60 degrees, drop the cone, try to get as much yeast out of there as possible. That is also super important. And then we will dry hop. And I will only leave the hops on there for about 2 days, and then we will
okay,
drop the cone again. Um,
okay.
so there's some arguments to be made. You could leave it on longer, but I've I've gotten some reliable information. I've tried this out that you get most of your character within the first 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
so yeah, and then so we'll get the hops off of it, and that's how we do it.
yeah.
I have made a lot of IPAs that had hop burn on them before we got to this point.
Hmm.
Okay, okay.
uh,
Yeah, it's a learning phase.
yeah,
Learning curve.
yeah. I'm not ashamed to say like you got to make a lot of bad beers before you make good beers. And also I've learned to not be embarrassed to ask other brewers.
Yeah,
Um,
of course. Yeah,
because like everyone's got to learn. So it
yeah,
took me a while to learn that, but finally I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And you can't be too proud to ask or get an answer.
yeah. No, no. Yeah, I'd rather you ask and figure it out sooner than to you know ha have
You
it
can
go
make mistakes
bad
that
and then have
Yeah.
cost money.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, and yeah, this is I mean, this is a 7% hazy that really drinks pretty easy. I would
Yeah.
not guess this was 7%, to be honest with you. I was like, I'm drinking this. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go downstairs. We're gonna drink this West Coast and get that dank Odyssey because, but you know what? I've done that before and I regretted it. So I think I'll stay steady here
Hmm.
with I'll believe it's 7%.
Hmm.
And we won't drink more than two of these 7% beers tonight. But yeah, really well done. I just love it's so easy drinking. and has some great flavor in there that's very satisfying. So well done, Tyler. Thank you.
Thank you. This is actually one of the first beers in quite a while that I've dry hopped myself. Craig was not there that day. So it's been a
So that's why
while
it
for
turned out
me.
so well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Somebody's got to. I wear a couple hats, so
I usually make Craig do
I'm
all
out
the dry
selling the
hops.
beer.
Yeah, I usually always make Craig do the dry hops just in case anything goes awry during the process.
So you can blame it on him, or
We've had a couple of beers geyser out of the top of the tank, and
Oh yeah.
it's always funnier.
Perconte
Yeah,
24.
it's always funnier
Perconte
if you're
24.
on the ground watching it
filming
instead
it.
of being
Yeah.
on the
So
line.
bad. If we didn't film it, if we filmed it, we would be at like 1 million views on that one video. It was
Oh yeah,
freaking believable.
So I'm under the assumption that a lot of people, just even at their jobs on a daily basis, should just be wearing body cams.
yes,
Absolutely.
I think
Absolutely.
really most
Like
people
something
should.
that it connects to the hat,
yeah.
Yeah, well, or the
or the
meta
chest.
glasses, the
meta
googly
glasses.
glasses.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
the dumb stuff that happens on a daily basis, whether it's in beer, whether it's in an office, whether it's with dogs, like I swear, man, if you
Yeah.
could just record it sometimes, it would just you're right, Craig, you'd be there at 1 million views.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's
All right,
been some things that have happened around the brewery that I've been by myself. I'm like, man, why
no
was
one's gonna
no one
believe it.
recording this?
Tyler, that's the whole reason in my original training facility that I had 16 cameras installed. It was security, but I still have a dozen of them in my phone that's like, you remember when that happened? Yeah. Oh man.
We used to have cameras in the brewery. We don't have cameras in the brewery anymore. And the shit that we've seen that people have done, like Davis, who we work with, he's got them all recorded on his
Yeah,
phone, and
he
he's
kept
like,
them all.
he keeps them all, and he's like, you remember this, and you remember when Kevin did this, and when Jimmy stepped in the bucket, and just
Yep.
Classic.
Yeah,
Oh,
classic
on
Jimmy.
and on. Classic Jimmy. Exactly. You know Pontoon very well. You know Jimmy?
Well, Jimmy is a good friend of mine. Good friend of mine. But so speaking of Jimmy and classic Pontoon, what the hell does Smiggles actually mean from a beer perspective, or Slim Smiggles at least? Is there a
Are
meaning
these
behind it,
lighter ABVs or what's the deal?
or is it just
So
because it's M&M?
it's because it's M&M and because we decided to put it in slim cans this year.
Okay.
Okay.
Typically, our special releases are usually 4 to 5%. Except I usually do one that is closer to 10%, which is usually always like the super sour one, which also seems to be the one that sells out the fastest. I think sometimes people forget to check the ABV because the first year I did this, I was there and about 2 hours into the day, LC, our general manager, comes up to me and is like, "We already sold out." And I'm like, okay, that's the 10% one. Cool. All right. Interesting.
Everybody just wants to get.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, that does seem to be the case at most festivals that I've been to in the last decade or so. They find those double-digit beers, and well, I did watch a guy start a festival.
It's like serving magnets. Everybody's made it feel.
Yeah, I did. I did watch a guy start a beer. Actually, the gates hadn't even opened yet, and I was watching a guy puke in the woods, and I'm like,
Oh gosh. Oh,
that's Denny. That's why they call it Badass Beer Fest, right?
Ah,
However, in his defense, I guess, it was because he took a shot of Malort at 10 o'clock in the morning.
ooh,
And dumbass.
sounds like something Matt Jung would do.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. Anywho, so how early did you guys start planning for this year's theme?
I've actually been thinking about this since last year. Every time Smiggles
soon
Fest
as
ends,
last year
I
finished.
automatically start thinking about it. The past 2 years, we've done just throwback '90s, early 2000s theme.
Yeah.
And I had a list ready for that again, but I decided like let's change it up a little bit. Um, and then we've done a lot of work with the slim cans this year, so I was just like, huh, we might have something here. You know, check back in 3 weeks to see if we have something or not. I might be like, that was a stupid idea. Or I could be like, that was a stroke of genius. So I've already kind of got ideas working for next year.
Any possibility there's
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I
Um,
was going to ask
I
that
mean, you can give us a
question.
little
yeah,
if you want
so
to.
Just a slim
one,
one.
Yeah.
so I've thought about switching it from music themed to movie themed.
Oh,
We're gonna need a bigger can.
Yeah. Um, so we'll see. We'll kind of see how this goes. The music theme does really well because we can play a lot off of that. Movies are a little bit harder because once you do the label and movie themed, it's like what else? What else can we do? Because can't really do like movie karaoke. Um, so
It's like our Harry Potter theme that we do for Christmas. You
yeah.
know,
Which that also does really well. But also, I want to make sure we don't do something that somebody else has already done, or at least
Mm.
like in the, you know, the near region of our brewery, because I don't want to just be doing something that's already been done.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. I feel pretty
okay.
good about it though.
I've got one, and this is so stupid. Yacht rock. That just means I'm getting old. All right. Uh,
Step Brothers Slim,
uh,
Step Brothers Smiggles.
nuts, dude. Yeah, the next beer, nuts on the drum set.
All right. So you already, I mean, you released the list of the beers. So how did you narrow down? Did you have a like? Those are some wild combinations.
Mhm.
How did you narrow down to those five combinations of beers? Did you have a list of like 20 things and you guys said, no, that's not going to work? Or did you just come up with five and that's what you're going to do?
So I tried. So I have a giant list of just like anything that you can think of to
Mhm.
put in beer. And I kind of got it sectioned off for like Smiggles, IPAs, stouts, which you can always mix and match. But I have different lists. But this year I tried to combine everything based off of our, quote unquote greatest hits.
Okay.
Um, so I've tried to take everything that has worked and try to put it together because I was really determined this year. I don't want to, there's always one that I'm like we almost had it, but like maybe not quite that. This year I was really determined, like I want everything to work. I want people getting those flights and trying every single one being like they were all great this year.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and that's also why I kind of started planning this a little earlier this year because I just didn't want to feel rushed. I really wanted to do it right. Um, and Eminem's been one of my favorite artists forever. My first album ever was the Eminem Show, so I want to do it justice.
Okay. I do have a question. The one that was the most bizarre to me was the blue one. I can't remember which one that
hmm
was, where everything's blue. How did you come up with that theme as blue, 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 and then
I'm blue,
cake
blue,
batter?
blue.
I mean, everyone loves cake
I
batter,
I heard it.
but
I heard Elvis though, Craig. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, I made one that was called "I'm Blue," which is the song that you're thinking of, um, and it was coconut and just blue raspberry. It was
yeah,
just those two.
everyone loves
Um,
blue raspberry.
Phenomenal.
yeah,
It was
and
so good.
Mm,
what I have found with Smiggles Fest, when someone's walking around with a really bizarre looking liquid, that's what gets everyone's attention.
Mm.
okay,
Uh,
okay.
so it was kind of the same thing when I made Miami Vice. That one looked very interesting, so that's what made everyone buy it.
Okay.
But it also ended up being really good. So I tried to take the I'm Blue this year and just take it to like a
The next
15.
level.
Yeah. Because it was already pretty gnarly, but I was like, let me just like I'm gonna completely go for it, and see what happens.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I was intrigued by all the different blue fruits and things, and and then the cake batter at the end. That really surprised me because cake batter is good. Is I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
yellow cake batter, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gotta be yellow
Yeah,
cake batter, and then all that blue stuff on top just sounds intriguing.
yeah.
How about like you said, the Miami Vice? It would be interesting if you were able to. I mean, it'd be a logistic nightmare, but if you were able to take two different Smiggles beers, like each one the daiquiri and then the pina colada,
Hmm.
pour one in and then layer the other one on top. Is that something you guys have thought about doing or have done
We
or
have
tried?
done it. We have done it with slushies.
Slushies?
Uh,
Okay.
we did. This is such a funny and frustrating story. If there's any brewers listening to this right now, you're gonna understand what this is. So, about 4 years ago, maybe it was 5 years ago, we made a rocket pop beer,
Oh,
which
Mm,
nice.
we all know is red, white, and
yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
So I think, and got came up with by the front of house people. And when we made it, it obviously was not red, white, and blue layered. And the first
Yeah.
time they looked at it, it was like a grayish purple. And
Exactly.
they will deny it to this day, but I could see all their faces, and I know exactly what they were thinking. It's not layered red, white, and blue.
No, no, no. More than likely, Tyler, it was, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. And I'm thinking like, all right, did anybody taste it? Because it literally tastes like a melted rocket pop. And I was laughing, but I was also annoyed because I'm like, y'all really thought this was gonna be layered.
I mean,
And
I
I
admit,
know there's other brewers out there who can relate to that.
I will admit that if I wanted to have a rocket pop beer, I would kind of expect it to be layered.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like that's so, I have the like the electrolyte packets for water when I'm working outside, and it's the rocket pop flavored, and
Oh,
it's not it's not
it's
it's
not the
white.
same. Yeah, it's why.
It's white. Simply put, it's just white.
You got to close your eyes when you drink it. Then it'll,
Basically, yeah. And
yeah.
usually when I realize, hey, it's time for some electrolytes, it's just chug the whole bottle and don't worry about what color it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of my response was, does it taste good? Cool. All right, let's move on.
Okay. All
I,
right.
I have a couple more questions in the featured beers I thought we might ask Chris.
Go for it.
Oh, you want me to do it or
Oh, no,
you want to
no,
ask?
well, I don't know. You said I hate, and you
No,
said,
no, that I left here open for us to
oh,
ask.
well, you left them for me. That's so sweet of
Well,
you.
for us, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm sharing.
I appreciate that. So any of these beers that you guys had, were they inspired by any fan feedback or requests from the previous years?
Um, some of the flavors, yes. So the Smiggle show, a couple of years ago, I made a chocolate covered strawberry sour, which was one of those like, this is probably going to taste bad, and ended up really well. And I've kind of developed that over the year and just added like one or two ingredients as I've gone. Um, and then other than that, probably not afraid of the Smiggles is the one that we constantly get mentioned about is, and I don't know if it's because it's the 10% or it's just Rainbow Smiggles turned up to 100. Because it is super sour. Because I try to get as much of the of sour candy that I can find, um, and put it all in there. And it's pretty gnarly. I mean, I couldn't drink a full one, but like if I drink like a 4 ounce, I'm like, man, this is actually really good.
Okay,
And
4 ounce and done.
And Craig tastes every single thing we make. And even if he's like out in sales, I'll be like, Craig, come try this real quick. And I can gauge pretty well off of his facial expression. So if his face like is super puckered when he tries this, I'm like, we did really good.
Too much Malik.
Yeah.
So I have a
Oh
a,
yeah.
um,
Yeah.
that
Miami
would
Vice
be
right there.
Miami Vice.
I can't believe you're still holding on to this.
Wait,
2
that's
years
from
ago,
that's
and
from
it's
last
not
year?
exploded.
I
This
think
is
that might be
2
from
years.
2 years ago.
2 years
Well,
ago?
Let's
Yeah.
find out.
Oh wow. So
don't
I
even know what
noticed,
it's gonna
Craig.
look
I noticed, Craig, you were rotating the can to make sure everything.
Yeah, because it's got a lot of. I mean, it looks
Yeah.
like Pepto-Bismol.
Oh no, I can't drink Pepto. Yeah.
That's not
well,
Pepto. That's
That's
strawberry
not
quick.
so bright. Yeah, that's
Strawberry
strawberry
quick.
quick.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely strawberry
Exactly.
quick.
Got some
Wow.
chunkies in it. It's got
So
a
that's what it looks
beautiful
like,
looking-
huh?
Little strawberry
that
waterfall.
cascade.
That's a lot of chunkies in there.
Look at that cascade. We're gonna give it a sip. Here we go.
Okay, does it hold up? Does it hold up, Craig?
Wait for the pucker face.
Look at his face. Face is not bad.
Still good, huh?
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
It's not gray, so that's good. I'd
Yeah.
be worried if it was
He
gray.
took a second sip, so I
I'm
mean,
surprised it's still
look,
that
look,
color.
look at this look at
the
this
separation though.
Yeah.
Coconut and the
That held up a lot better over 2 years. I mean,
Is the
2
flavor
years.
flavor
Yeah.
a little dull?
have y'all ever had anyone drink a 2-year-old beer on y'all show before?
Well, not
Might
on
be
the
a
show.
first.
I drank an 8-year-old beer yesterday.
Look at that separation.
That's intense.
It's looking rough now. Yeah, it's
Looking rough. I should get a
Yeah.
straw and get all the thin stuff out the bottom.
No. Put the straw in. Get the stuff at the top first.
You
You
need
drink
to
it from
get
the
your
top
little-
down.
your frother out.
Work my way down.
You need to froth it up.
Wow.
Or you could just be a man and chug it.
Nope. not
No,
gonna
we
be
all
that man.
we all have
Be
to
that
work
man
tomorrow. Okay,
I
let's be
think the regrets
semi-responsible.
are about to take over.
Yeah,
Craig right
yeah.
about now.
If Craig all of a sudden rushes off
tell you
the
what.
off the show,
That's pretty surprising that it's I mean, it's good flavor. I mean, it's this was pineapple, strawberry, toasted coconut, cream, lime, banana, vanilla, and
Wow.
tropical candy.
Damn.
wow, sounds great. Wow,
That's a
that
lot.
sounds delicious. Were you holding on to that can for quality control, or what was your purpose of holding on to it for 2 years?
I hold on to so many different beers in my beer fridge. It's just like I've got the Harry Potter series from last year from 25.
That's it.
Um,
drink
That's
it,
one
man.
that just
Drink
got
it.
pushed into the back of the fridge with the other stuff.
He will hold on to beers just because he was like, it was so good. I'm like, yeah, but now it's 6 months later and it's
Yeah.
not good. You didn't
Yeah.
drink it.
Well,
I've got brewed this way. I think I have a couple cans of our. I think I have one can left of our 7-year anniversary beer.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that was
That-
3 years
that
ago.
That was 3
probably
years
still
ago?
fun. Yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah.
2 years.
Oh yeah, because that makes it better.
Yeah, only 2. He needs to do a fridge purge.
Yeah,
I do for sure.
I did see a video of Chris drain pouring a KBS yesterday. Is that what
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
had?
that's what I was talking about. It was a 2018 Kentucky
Yeah,
breakfast stout.
Oh,
Founders.
yeah. That I don't think that ages well past 1
doesn't.
year, to be honest with you. So
One of our listeners said the sweet spot for him was about 3 or 4 years, and I think I have a 2019 in the fridge too. And this was all from my my bulk beer
your cellar
purchase.
days.
oh,
Well,
that
no,
was okay.
a friend of mine had a craft beer place. He unfortunately had to close, and he just had a ton of beer left over. And I sent a picture of it to Denny. And you guys know those those black Rubbermaid tubs with the yellow lids on them?
Yeah.
2 of those and some just full of beer.
Yeah, it's like 57 gallons or something.
I paid like $150 for just
Wow. All
I-
bottles?
bottles,
bottles and
cans, like all kinds of stuff. So
A lot of German stuff.
yeah, a lot of German stuff, which I'm enjoying because that's been
Yeah.
holding up really
Yeah,
well.
that
Yeah,
holds
that
up
holds
well.
up really well.
But that KBS was just, I took a sip of it yesterday. I was all excited. I was meal prepping. I was like, all right, let's see how this is. And I took a sip of it, and man, it was nothing but just bitter roast. I was like, ugh. So I'm sure the 2019 will be just the same.
Okay, so Tyler, what is the one beer this year that you're super excited for the attendees to try that you think
Ooh.
is going to be like the best offering? Do you have one that you think is going to be the best? I know you want all of them to be great, but perfect for everyone to say, yeah, this is the best year. But is there one that you're super excited about?
I think the one that people are going to leave talking about the most is probably going to be the Real Slim Smiggles. Just first off, how it's probably going to look.
Like the Chattahoochee River.
Yeah. Uh, that's going to be the most interesting looking one, and with Smiggles, that's always like the second selling point outside of the label. But yeah, I think that one I'm most interested to see myself.
Mhm.
But that one is actually inspired by a beer that I had probably 10 or 12 years ago at a brewery that's no longer around, but it was called Burnt Hickory Brewery. I
Mm.
might have told this story last time we were on the podcast. I can't remember. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it it was white and it had like crumbled up Oreos in it. And I do
Oh,
not know
We did
Oh, yeah,
talk
you
about
did.
how.
that
You did
Okay,
talk
yeah,
about it. Yep.
yeah. Well, that's how
I
you
don't
know. It's
remember,
really
but
because it was
I'm
an
glad you
Oreo.
guys
It was
remember.
Oreo, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had called they said it was a cookies and cream stout, but it was like it was like
Literally.
Well,
not. It looked like an Oreo milkshake.
it's not fair to Denny because Denny does.
Is
I'm
old.
the well, no, I'm the one that has all the videos and
Oh,
puts
that's
them on
true.
social
Yeah,
media, and then
yeah.
like, there's been stuff. I mean, I just put up videos from our interview with Dave Doble from Tampa Bay
Yeah,
Brewing Company
yeah.
from like 3 years ago,
Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago.
and
Yeah,
we're
I saw
and
that.
and
Oh,
Denny and I are.
the ones that are coming out now from the big beer the Badass Beer Fest.
Well, no, so they do Badass Beer Fest every year, but like we had Dave on individually. I swear it was like 3 years
It was.
ago.
I think it was 3 years ago. Yeah.
And
So
that's the most recent ones that are coming up.
yeah,
He's
and
going
then
back and getting videos that we've taken and just breaking them up into
I
small
needed
parts.
something else, and then the ones after that will be uh what's the metal hard metal? I just finished them up. Was the Adroit Theory out of
Oh yeah.
Virginia.
Oh, right. Oh,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah.
we're finishing up with Dave Doble and Tampa Bay Brewing Company, and then it's going to be Adroit Theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are those? I follow them on Instagram. I've never had
Um,
one before.
they listen. They are beer to the extent of that there's yeast and hops and barley. Um, but
Yeah.
they're good.
They
They
are
are
good.
good. But man,
But
Yeah, I've
but
had a couple of
32
Detroit.
ounces. Like he sent us two like 32-ounce crowlers
Mhm.
of a like I still have one of the chai stout. What was the chai
I don't
latte
remember. Yeah, something
stout?
like that.
It is like drinking literally a thick,
Like
rich
you
Thai
think your
coffee.
Rainbow Smiggles is thick?
Yeah, the
No.
Oh,
first time I saw them pour one of those, I'm like, man, ours look like just they're the thinnest beers around
Yeah.
compared to that.
Ty, I've had a few of their beers. Like they go big or they go home. Like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
and it's
It
that's their
you
thing.
can't
That's just
pour
what
it
they
through a
do.
strainer. It will not pour anything through the strainer. It's that
Like,
thick.
wow,
but
wow.
we were kind of making the joke a minute ago about how like oh,
Definitely not lactose
there's
free.
some floaties in there. Kind of thing in the beers that you were making. No, like we had a peach cobbler beer on the show.
Yeah,
Guys, there were literal pieces of crumb cake
there
in
were
that
crumb
beer.
cakes.
Like you
Yeah,
could
so
Wow.
bite it kind of
yeah,
thing.
crumb cake. Like I'm drinking the beer, and by the way, we drank this 32-ounce can, each of us, while we were recording, as well as at least one other beer. Did we do one other beer?
Yeah.
After we got done, I think I was suffering from that 32-ounce heavy peach cobbler cake.
We had a lot of fruit that night.
Yeah, I think it lasted 2 days, and my stomach still was bloated for 2 days.
Wow.
But they were so good, though. It was like you just can't
good.
stop drinking it.
It was good. It was good.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
so that kind of that.
I was gonna say on the far end of the beer spectrum, like I said, they go big, or they just don't do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, he kind of mentioned. I guess I never realized how these big pastry sours and stouts and things are made. My assumption is you make the beer and you put the stuff in, and it's all in your brew kettle and your fermenters, and you're getting this big giant mess, and you got to clean it up, and what a nightmare. But then I found out that it's not true. You brew a beer, you take the beer out, and then you do some kitchen, you know, mixology to mix up the sour. So
In the bright tank.
Oh, you do it in the bright tank?
Yeah,
Because I think they do it in like separate containers that are outside of the whole.
I feel like they just do it in a mixing bowl.
In a mixing, yeah, they got a big industrial mixing whisk thing, and they just pour everything in there and mix it up, and then can it right from the mixer.
Yeah.
But
That's
how
what
do
it
you
looks
guys,
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you guys? What's the process in making your special pastry sour Smiggle beers?
I was,
You know,
or even just like
So-
rainbow Smiggles like
or
that.
rainbow
That's a
Smiggle,
lot.
yeah.
That one used to be the most pain in the ass one to make. And we've made it so many times, we've kind of streamlined how we do it. Because that one used to be like, all right, we're dumping Trix and Skittles into the boil and the mash and the fermenter and the
So
bright
you were
tank.
doing it in the brewing system.
Didn't I send you that video?
Yeah,
Dave?
before. Yeah.
Yeah, we do not do that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, we've figured out an easier way to do that and not have like the whole staff like walk off all at once. Any of
You
our
get a
special
stuck mash of Trix and malt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How the
No.
freaking mash done.
You know, stuck mashes will happen, but when it sticks on a beer like that, Greg will never see me so mad back in the brewery on like any other day than that.
Those videos are so good, though.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this just side question. So both times that we've chatted with you guys, Tyler just seems kind of chill and just like, let's go with the flow. Tyler is the guy in the back of the brewery just swearing like a sailor. What the fuck is going on? Why did you guys do this? Oh, isn't he? Tell me he is.
Craig knows.
No, I'm the one with-
If I am back there like freaking out, he's like, "Oh no, it's bad." Because like usually, even if like a tank got dumped or something, I'll just be like, "Wow, that sucks." Like I'll just like I'll brush it off. Craig is the one though on a daily basis who is just like cussing at the fermenter when he's cleaning it.
How many fermenters have you smacked, Craig? Like with your
It's more about getting the hose and the gasket to align so I can put the tri-clamp on it.
Mhm.
And that's what mostly pisses me off the most. And I'm back there like, you son of a bitch, get on there. And I can hear Tyler on the other side of the brewery just laughing.
Tyler,
I was like, what are you laughing at? He's like, I'm laughing at you, old man. I'm laughing at you.
If we're not like playing any music or anything, I can be like on the other side of the brewery and I'll just all of a sudden I'll hear him just be like, "You suck." And I'm like, there's no one else here. Who are you talking to?
It's just you and him out in the
It's
back.
just
You just
the
hear,
tank.
the bitch.
Exactly.
That is a daily basis.
Oh
it
my
happens every
goodness.
day, and it
Every
always gives me
day.
a laugh.
Every day. Goodness. The older I get, the more impatient I get with inanimate objects. Oh my goodness. Drives me crazy.
Man.
One
film
beer at
that,
a time,
please.
sir. One beer at a time.
I don't even remember what the original question was, but that was
I don't, but in the email I sent you guys, Tyler, my cell phone was in there. You get videos like that, you text them directly to me. I'd really.
I've got some.
Oh,
I've
I
got
will
some good ones.
You let me know. All right, where Danny? I'm lost. Where?
Let's go down. I'm checking off stuff because I don't want to. If we're getting long, and I want to try
Okay.
to get through. And we've
Yeah,
already
thank you, Danny.
answered some of these.
Do we need to open this last one? Because this
So we
I
do
is
need. Yes, we
I
do need to do
think
another
yes.
beer. But let's ask a couple festival questions so I can go to the bathroom, and then we go for the beer when I
okay.
get
Yeah,
back.
good call.
Okay.
Does anybody from the Peanut Gallery on Facebook have any questions?
As of right now, we'll see what pops up. But Denny's gonna
Okay.
go run to the bathroom. By the time he comes back, we'll see if any questions do pop up. Uh,
Okay.
but let's see here. He did have a couple more questions too. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, this one's a good one because I've done this before. Uh, have you guys seen people travel long distances for this event coming up?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What do
Um,
you think out of the
Yeah,
top off the top of your head?
last year somebody in their a couple, it was a man and a wife, and they were flying through, and they had a short layover, and they came to our brewery during one of our festivals. I don't know if it was for the Smiggles Fest, but maybe it was the Smiggles Fest last year. They were flying from like Washington to Texas or something, and they had to come through Atlanta, and they came to the Smiggles Fest. I'm like, "Where are you guys from?" I got talking with them. "Where are you guys from?" I was like, "Oh, we're from Washington." Washington,
DC
holy
or no
Christ,
state?
that's
Okay.
great.
so
Washington State,
2 years
goodness.
ago, 2 years ago, I think it was, we got, and they are, I'm pretty sure they come to like every single one. There's this couple from Canada that comes down here.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I remember them.
yeah, I actually got to meet them, and I'm usually like at this festival, I'm pretty low key. Um, so I like, I'll go talk to people,
He
but I
doesn't
won't.
wear any pontoon gear.
Yeah, but
He's
I
like
won't be like, I actually made this beer. I'll just be like, what do you think of the beer? And if they, if they hate it, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll let the brewer know. But it was really fun talking to them because I've never met like super fans of Pontoon before. I've only heard about them, so to hear that they came down from Canada, I'm like, wow, that was a pretty surreal moment. That was pretty
Mm.
cool. There's a couple moments like that since I've been at Pontoon where I was like, all right, that's pretty cool.
You distribute to Canada?
No. um, I don't think we've ever sent beer to Canada.
Okay. So how'd they know about you? Did you ask? How did these people from Canada
So
become super fans?
when Pontoon got started, we were really good about getting our beer out there, and we did
Hmm.
distribute to quite a few states. And I think through social media and just like what
Oh,
was trending, that's kind of how we got known.
okay.
Um, and I think that's kind of how that happened. And as we've kind of, since we don't really distribute nationwide anymore, and we've kind of we're just focused on local. Um, I think people are more inclined to come visit us now
Yeah.
just because like
You can't
you're not going
get
to be
your
able
beer
to find
anywhere.
us out there.
Yeah.
Like we do send our stuff out there, but you're not going to be able to get like Smiggles.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is really exclusive to tap room for the most part.
Yeah. Or special podcast hosts.
Yes. If you know Craig, that's a good friend to have.
Yeah.
So he will get you the beer.
Oh. Hey, you heard that, Craig? Tyler
I
says you.
heard Craig, but sorry, I
No,
was
Tyler says you're going to send us Smiggles beer.
oh yeah, you know I will.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know I
if
will.
you want to get beer from Craig, you need to ask him now because he's gonna have to like he's gonna have to pull it
Hell.
off the canning line and reserve it.
Yeah, you
I'll
got to
e-
save. You got to
I'll
save
even
it
send
for
you.
Yeah,
us.
I will.
I'll
I
send you
will.
money for it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll have to do
Um,
a we'll have to do like a Smiggles follow up podcast sometime in the summer.
Yeah, for sure. We can drink the Smiggles beers and talk about how they turned out the way that you imagined
yes,
and everything.
that would be good. When's
Yeah.
badass?
November.
Big November. Okay. Is
Yeah,
it
did you?
called
Yeah,
Badass?
It's called Badass
It's
Beer Fest.
Badass Beer Fest.
Badass
And
Yeah.
Beer
it,
Fest. Okay,
and
yeah.
again, if you want to hop in on it, you just got to send Major an email.
I did. I sent Major an
Did
email.
you?
I asked
Okay,
him for
cool.
an invite. Yeah, I told you.
Okay,
And
well, I'll
I'm talking with my management team now to try to get because if we go there, we have to have a distributor in the local
Oh,
um to
get your
make sure that
beer.
we can get some beer down there in that market.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, I know you
um,
guys have it down here, so
yeah,
well, at least
so
Yeah,
I saw Rainbow
yeah,
Smiggles last year, but that was about it. Now that I think about it,
yeah.
yeah,
but
So
because
I do have a
we had that
volunteer
conversation
pourer
today.
person for you too.
I know. Well, I mean, maybe
And
we
I'm not
can do.
talking about me.
Oh,
So a friend of mine, his name is Chance, and
uh-huh.
Chance was the quote unquote rep for Trillium when they were here for a beer
Oh,
event, and then he
uh-huh.
was the rep for another brewery when they were trying to get some beers in here too. So like he's a good dude to have to know. So like
Gotcha,
we have
gotcha. Yeah, I used Matt Jung and
yeah, and Trent,
Trent to do um what was it,
the corn
Ida
fest
the Corn Fest. Yes,
450
yes,
450
450
North.
North Corn
The
Fest.
That's
Idaho
right.
Corn
That
The
was
Fest.
Idaho
not
Corn
the
Fest.
Idaho,
I'm
not the
sorry,
Idaho
Danny.
Corn Fest.
It was in Iowa. I get the two eyes
Listen,
confused.
if
55,
you
man, 55.
if you need people in Tampa to pour your beer, I got you.
Yeah. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool.
Reputable
Okay.
people
Well,
too, not
what? No,
just
we might. But Tyler
yeah.
and I are planning to come down.
Yes, get the
Oh,
beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, let's do another beer because
yeah, let's
we
go
can drink
here.
this while we finish up the last questions. And this
Yeah.
is disc golf and lo-fi. We're sticking with
Oh,
that lo-fi that theme. And this is a West Coast IPA with hop hash, the OG Kush terpenes, and King Louis the 13th terpenes.
Woo! King.
7% ABV, like we already mentioned. It says, as the sun dips low and the last putt drops
oh.
in, there's always that same feeling, like no time has passed at all, like they're still on that first humid Saturday, missing every shot. Drinking warm beer and laughing like it's the only thing that matters. Disc golf and lo-fi. So,
I I saw the
Tyler,
sorry that my green screen's gonna wash
yeah,
it out. I saw the label on this can, and all of a sudden I immediately saw Rodney Dangerfield in Caddyshack in my head.
so this
so
or go ahead.
no, go ahead. I was going to have you explain the beer and what's the significance of disc golf. Are you a big disc golf fan?
I am. So this is a really special beer. So we have a yeah, it smells
Oh my gosh,
incredible.
dank.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo! It's got some
um
dankness.
Oh,
yeah, so
this is the best terp. This is the
Wow.
best terp.
yeah, this
This is what the terp is supposed to be like for the rest of them.
is
Oh, but Denny, wait till you taste it.
oh, that's
I'm
so good.
smelling it. It definitely smells. So here's the thing is when I smell a super dank one, I'm always afraid that the flavor will be like I'll be burping up, dankness.
Hmm.
But what I've been surprised with a lot lately is even though you have that huge aroma with the terpenes, I'm assuming making the big aroma, the flavor is not as aggressive and you're not burping it up at, every 5 seconds.
That's
I'm
a
hoping this
Yeah.
one's
it's a perfect
that.
assumption.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
So um this one has got a lot of significance behind it. So we have a disc golf league at our brewery that plays every other Wednesday, but it is
A putting
ran.
league.
Yes, it is ran by one of my best friends who I started home brewing with. And this is a drone shot of the first disc golf course that we ever played at.
Oh, okay.
This is where we actually grew up and went to high school. So this is Oregon Park in Marietta, Georgia.
Oh,
And in the background, you can see Kennesaw Mountain. And we actually made this beer together this year.
okay.
So I actually haven't brewed with him since our home brewing days.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Is he also a professional brewer?
No, so he is a fascinating dude. So he does a lot of disc golf. He enters in tournaments. He runs our disc golf league. He is also a professional dog trainer. Um,
Oh,
Nice
wow.
guy.
yeah,
Nice.
um, and he has
Chrissy
a day.
Marie.
Andy has a day job on top of all of that. But super nice dude. He actually just officiated my wedding back in November as well.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So super good dude. It was a lot of fun to get to make this beer with him. The first beer we ever made together was actually a West Coast IPA.
Well,
Okay.
this is definitely a West Coast IPA, and I'll tell you what, this beer is incredible. You're right. The dankness is in the aroma, but not heavily in the flavor. It's just enough to give you that good, bitter and
Mhm.
dry. It's what I like of this. This is super dry.
Mhm.
What did you
Mhm.
use to dry this out so much? Because this is like pucker dry. It's so dry, but so damn good too that it's like this is like an reminds me of old school West Coast IPAs without
Mhm.
so much of the piney bitterness. It just has that
Right.
dryness and really you know nice bitterness to it. I mean, not harsh at
Yeah,
all.
so this is just USO5. And then there's some two row in it. We have a little bit of caramel malt in it.
Yeah, I could tell by the color that
Yeah.
you have some in there. But
uh,
you don't taste the caramel as much, right? I think the
yeah.
everything blends in, so it kind of masks the caramel
Mhm.
and just gives you you get the hop, and I don't know. I literally fell in love with this beer as soon as I took my first sip. This beer is incredible.
This brought
Thank
Denny
you.
back to 2003.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We were kind of joking the last couple of years that like West Coast might be coming back because we make one every once in a blue moon, and then people just crush it in our tap room. So I think we're gonna start keeping a West Coast on year round now. It'll
yeah.
be
This one,
Denny's
it'll
moving to
one,
be
Georgia
yeah.
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 now.
And I've kind of like played around with the recipe a little bit, and even me, I'm starting to lean more towards West Coast than Hazy, and I've always been the Hazy guy.
mm.
So I've
I keep telling to put it on as a core.
This should
Like,
yeah.
this should be a
because
core beer.
we got rid of our double IPA. It's like bring this back as a core. This
Yeah,
And
one.
that's
this
saying a
one here.
lot
This.
This is
too.
this is incredible.
Yes.
This is a 5 cap rating in my book. This beer is so
Wow,
good
thank you.
that
But it,
I just I literally felt I'm not even joking. I was worried when I smelt it, like, ooh, it's gonna be super dank, but then you blended this so well that it has all the positive things of a West Coast IPA and then some new nuances to it too that just makes it like I want to keep drinking it. Even though my inside my mouth is puckering and drying out, I
Right.
just want to
Mhm.
keep drinking more.
yeah.
I appreciate that. I got to give all the credit to my buddy Zach for that because he was like, let's not overdo it on the terpenes. Let's do just
Mm,
enough where the aroma will, get you in and then you can enjoy the beer.
yeah.
But not have it just completely just obliterate your palate. I love this. This is
Yeah.
kind of my
Yeah.
go-to. If we ever have like an after work beer, this is the one.
Well, you specifically too, Tyler. You even said on our last episode, like you hazies are your thing, and when you brew a hazy, you want it to be what you want.
Hmm.
And we even kind of made the joke like when we were drinking the last terpenes hazy, and I apologize, I can't remember the name of it, but you were like, this is what I wanted, and Danny and I were like, this is freaking great. And the
Yeah.
fact that you're like, but we might want to lean
Mm,
towards West Coast too because this
Hmm.
is what we're really enjoying
mm.
right now. And I think
Yeah.
that says a lot for you specifically because you like the hazies, but you're like, hey, let's try the West Coast too. But I think you're right. The West Coast is kind of having a comeback
Yeah.
Hmm.
with that style too. I think
Yeah.
people are getting off of the New England a little, not
Hmm.
all, but a
Yeah.
little bit. And I think they're just a little palate fatigued on the New England, so
I,
they're going back to the West Coast for a bit.
yeah. I know I am personally, and I have gone back. I mean, I always balanced out the West Coast and the hazy, but now I'm leaning more towards the West Coast IPA. When I see something on draft, if I have a choice, I only want one beer, hazy or West Coast. I've been choosing the West Coast because I just feel like the new West Coast styles are just so enjoyable. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, I've already drank half of this. I'm trying to try to save some for the rest of the show because I might have to go get that Dank Odyssey since you said that one's even better than this one. I have
That
to
Dank
see.
Odyssey, I'm really proud of that one. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm biased, but I they're all. When Craig gave me the lineup, I was like, man, that's a really good lineup.
Yeah. I know. I first had Dank Odyssey in there, and then I'm like, I can't do three 7% beers, and I
Hmm.
thought, well, let me just stick with the lo-fi theme. But
It's
now after
it is
drinking
so
this last
pretty though.
beer, I know after drinking this last beer, I'm like, oh damn, I need to drink that Dank Odyssey now.
Listen,
Show up and show out.
yeah, listen, you're a hell of a curator, Craig.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you what, Danny, I'm with your 4-pack of Smiggles. I'll also throw in
some of this too.
some more of those bad boys. Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
I feel guilty because this is a beer I need to share with my friends that love West Coast IPAs as well.
Right.
Because my buddy
Right.
Bob, I think, would fall in love with this beer like on the first sip, like I did. I mean, he loves these West Coast styles, and I'm just like, damn, I'm not in Atlanta, I'm not in Georgia. I need to be able to, get your beer. Um, but yeah, if you did throw in a couple cans, that'd be great, so I
Well,
can share it with my.
and we didn't distribute this one. This didn't go in this.
Oh,
None of the New Englands that you've tasted tonight went into
Yeah,
distribution.
this is all
Everything was
exclusive to
tap
the
room.
tap room.
oh,
Yeah,
wow! Now I
exactly.
feel even more special that I got to
Yeah,
drink beers all the way in Idaho that no one can get besides showing up in person. Nice.
yeah. Once we get Smiggles done, we'll get Craig to put you together a nice care package, and
Yeah, we'll send you some goodness.
yeah, because
Send you some
we got a
pontoon
nice
love.
lineup right now.
Yeah, you guys are good guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think I said enough that this is a great beer. Chris, anything else you want to find out about this beer from Tyler while he's on?
I mean, I think you guys covered it. This
It's got that dry finish that wants you. That's what draws you back for
Yeah, I
another
know.
sip, and
Yeah,
you just keep sipping on it, and it just keeps your palate nice and happy.
yeah, 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 yeah. Hope send our buddies Chris and Matt over at Barkyard Brewing some of this too. Just
Yeah,
and
I will. I will.
yeah.
I've got to get my Wisconsin. I need to get my Wisconsin my
Uh,
brethren,
the,
set up.
yeah,
Um,
they hooked us up with
yeah.
you, which we are very
Yeah. Oh,
grateful,
absolutely,
and so we got to
absolutely.
share the love because I think they'll
No,
love
for
this beer
sure.
too. They'll love this
Yeah,
is,
beer.
I think
is
so too. Yeah.
that craft beer Pete? Is that who that
Well,
is?
Yeah, Pete's in Wisconsin, but then it's Matt. So last year when Laura and I went up to the cheese and the Wisconsin Cheese and Beer Festival in Kenosha at the Brat Shop with Matt Jung.
Brush up.
Matt's the brewer. Matt's the brewer that he does it on the side, and he brews some phenomenal beers.
He does.
Mustache
Yeah.
Ride is a phenomenal
Yeah.
yeah,
beer.
Yeah.
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 So he's got some really good beers, and then Chris Lopez is his good buddy.
He's like his
Um,
hype man,
Yeah.
yeah, his
really.
hype
He
man,
is his
exactly.
hype man.
That does all of his hats and
Yeah,
all of his apparel. Chris works for Metz Machines,
yeah. He sells
sells
motorcycles.
motorcycles up in
Oh,
Wisconsin. So yeah, all the Wisconsin boys, you guys will be getting some of our latest drops for sure.
nice. Nice. All right. Well, let's finish up the interview here. Let's go back to the festival experience. You mentioned there's going to be food vendors that you've carried on through the times. Are there any special pairings that you guys try to do with these Smiggles beers with the vendors?
I would say probably any of our dessert vendors or who I would
Mm.
pair our beers with.
Hmm.
I still think we have a few outliers as far as those vendors go. I don't know exactly who's going to be there yet.
Oh,
I think we're trying to lock down a few details still. But it'll be pretty good. That's probably who I would pair it with. If you're gonna, if you're gonna do any of like our pizza vendors, or if you're gonna do Nosh, disc golf and Lofi is definitely a good pairing. We will still have that on draft for sure.
Yeah, this is a good pizza, pepperoni pizza beer.
Yeah.
Or pepperoni pizza and beer.
Whatever you end up eating, I would definitely eat that day if you're going to try all these.
Before you get in the bounce house.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I would advise. I really want everyone to do the karaoke and the costume contest, because we've never done it, and I think it would be a lot of fun. And if enough of y'all do it, maybe I'll do it as well.
Yeah.
Probably not the costume contest, but I'll get up there and karaoke. I do.
Okay, Craig, get your camera out for that.
Yeah.
Vomit on my sweater, Mom.
Because I'm Slim Smiggles.
Oh, yeah. Lose yourself, right? That's don't lose yourself,
You
Tyler.
only got one shot. Do not miss your chance.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. What's been the most chaotic behind the scenes moment while preparing for the festival?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Hasn't happened
And don't confuse it with brownie bites. Brownie fest.
Brownie.
I would probably say when all of the beer is done, and sometimes it's in the can, but we still don't have the labels. And the
labels always end up
is
late.
tomorrow.
Yes, and we're like,
so you got
biting our
Sharpies,
lip, waiting for the FedEx driver to drop off.
That is worst case scenario. It's too late to postpone the festival, and you have no labels, so you're sitting there on a Friday afternoon at 5:00, and you just have a bunch of blank cans.
We've done that before.
Luckily, we've never had to postpone the festival because of it.
Good. Yeah.
It's kind of one of those situations where it's like, y'all, I know we all want to go home. Trust me, I do too, but we have got to get these labels on.
Yeah.
Probably 4 or 5 years ago, I was actually there the day of the festival, still labeling. Yeah. Luckily, we don't usually have that problem anymore. As far as like the day of, we have to get these. So these labels should be in this week, so we should be good. That's probably the most chaotic thing I can think of, other than like I can't even think of anything worse than that. That's like just panic mode. Because half the reason people come to the festival is they want to try everything, but they want to take the beer home.
Yeah.
Home.
Yeah.
Take the beer, go home.
Yeah, the retail sells like crazy.
Yeah, not having cans would be devastating.
Okay.
Noted.
All right, Chris. I'm highlighting one for you.
I almost asked this while you were in the bathroom.
Oh.
So.
Oh, you're giving away my secret.
Yeah,
everyone.
well,
Jeez,
listen.
thanks, Chris.
So you kind of started getting into this when you were talking about the people that came all the way from Canada, and they were like, "Oh, we like your beer. What's the craziest fan story you guys have had around a Smiggles release?"
Craziest fan story.
Yeah.
Anybody go to jail? Anybody get arrested?
Yeah. Any?
No, we don't get cops. We don't get the cops called very often. I mean, we're
not
pretty
very
tight with
often. Okay, good.
Sandy Springs Police Department.
Give them plenty of beer.
They love using our parking lot to like hang out and eat donuts.
Good.
And look at their phones.
Listen, in my
I always want to go out. I always want to go out and say, "Hey, do you guys need some swag or a beer? Or do you want to take something home?
Or
you
a Smiggles Fest.
Want NA? You want a fizzy lifting?
Yeah, they can't have the fizzy lifting. That turn over bad.
We do have this cop that likes to sit. He parks on the curb, which is like right next to the window in the alleyway of the brewery. So, and sometimes I just caught him just like watching us, just like make me.
You're walking by the alley.
Well,
doing a
I'm a big
firm
fan.
doing a
I guess
firm
there's
log, and he's like
more boring
watching you.
spots you could be parked next to.
here's what I've always told cops that ever came into my parking lot or anything. You guys, you need to use the bathroom. You need some water. You come
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
in. You
come on
park in the
in.
parking lot. As much
Absolutely.
time as you want to hang out in
Yep.
here, you do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did actually see someone one year shotgun a Smiggles.
Wow. How did it fit through the small? Oh wait,
Yeah.
how did they do it? They
Just
popped
popped
the
it at the
thing
bottom and then cracked
okay, so
open
it's
the
a big
can.
enough hole.
This was a big guy. He
He was a
took
big
this
fella.
down in probably like 5 seconds.
Wow.
It was pretty gnarly. I don't know how the rest of his day went after that, but I was like, this guy's all right.
Yeah, he's not going to take that cheesecake Smiggles down that fast.
No spin. No spin. All the
Yeah.
cheesecake on the bottom.
I drink it all at the bottom.
Oh,
I'm
God.
stuck.
Yeah. Just all clogs.
Oh God. Fun stuff.
I lost track where we were at, Chris.
I think we're at
it's-
the end. It's a good
I got a
place to-
strong closing question. You want to
Ooh,
ask that
go
one?
for it. No,
Yeah, yeah.
No, go
it's
ahead, Chris.
yours.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
When people leave Smiggles Fest this year, what do you hope they're saying about both the beers and the experience?
Oh,
We got deep here.
Yeah,
going
deep.
I hope they leave the experience just they had a great time. They're telling their friends how fun Pontoon was, and they're excited for the next festival.
Mhm.
For the beers, I mean,
I hope
obviously,
they're carrying like 2 case flats,
Yep.
and they have like T-shirts over their shoulder, and the
Yeah.
wife is like, "I can't hold all these glasses.
I
in
can't
my
believe you
purse.
bought all this beer
Yeah,
again. We
why
have
did you
big
do all this stuff?
room.
What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna put all this beer?
I
In
hope
my
they-
belly."
Yeah, I hope they bring hand trucks to wheel it all out to their cars.
Oh yeah, like
I
buying
have
beer at
I have seen
Treehouse.
that
Yeah.
actually.
Good. I hope you see it a lot more this year.
Yeah.
And I hope you see more wives just I can't believe you
Yes.
bought all this wood. How do we have the money to do this? I can't where are you even gonna put this? It's not gonna fit in the fridge. It's gonna take up room in the
Beautiful.
living room.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever heard that before, but you know.
I hope
And
they're
I
saying this
want to
is-
be the one that runs up and said, "Hey, buddy, let me give you a hand."
Let me help
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Yeah.
I
thank
hope
you
they're
so
just
much.
saying this is the best, the best Smiggles that they've had. That's kind of what we hope for every year, and I just hope everyone has a good time because at the end of the day, like, I know this, like, a lot of these beers are like crazy and silly, but like this is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and it's only once a year. I mean, we
Yeah.
only do this once a year, so
Yeah,
you know,
and just know, man,
enjoy it while you're here, and make the most of it, and have a great time. And just as long as everyone's having a great time, that's all that
Yeah.
matters most to
Yeah.
us.
because just know me and Craig are having a blast making them back in the brewery.
No, absolutely, absolutely. As long as it's water soluble and it goes down the drain, I'm fucking happy.
That's the quote of the day. As long as it's water soluble, I'm fucking happy.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, guys, man, I've had a great time tonight chatting with you guys. The beers have been fantastic. Tyler,
Awesome.
man, you're brewing some great beers. Really enjoyed all 3 beers I had, and I will say my favorite though is this one right here. This this disc golf and Lofi, man. This is the beer. I could drink this all week long. Really good.
Thank you.
I
That
love-
makes me
I love
really
it.
happy.
Yeah.
You guys play disc golf?
I've played disc golf. I'm
Uh-huh.
not good at disc golf. I can't throw. I'm one of those guys that never had the right technique to throw a frisbee or a disc.
Okay.
And so mine go wild, and I end up just drinking more, and then just like slow tossing closer and closer to the basket. So
Funny enough, I
Gotcha.
tried on Saturday because I use frisbees when I'm training dogs.
All right. Oh yeah,
Specifically
sure.
for like just putting markers on the ground. And
Right.
one of the parks that we were working in had one of the baskets there, and I was like, I threw a bunch out just to have markers for our class, and I went, well, there's one right over there. Let's give it a whirl. And it, just like Denny said, it went, and it was just a cheapo 99-cent Frisbee from Walmart. But like,
Right.
but yeah, I'm with Denny. Mine, you can get the ones that are supposed to curve right or curve left, and mine always do the opposite.
Yeah. My daughter
Understandable.
plays disc golf. She has actually a set of, professional
Yeah,
disc.
she's got the bag. And
Yeah, the
she's got
bag and goes out and plays.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Good.
yeah, not me.
That's
Not me.
awesome.
I just,
That's awesome.
yeah, I go with the cheap thing because I'm going to lose it, and I don't want to spend,
Yeah.
waste that $250 on
We'd rather waste the $250 on beer.
on beer for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nice.
And by the way, I did wear this awesome shirt a week ago when I visited my daughter in Pocatello. I actually went into her classroom with this shirt on.
Her classroom.
Yes, she
Nice.
teaches 5th grade. Luckily, no one noticed that it was a brewery. They just thought it was a cool, shirt. But I am promoting Pontoon Brewing out
Sponsoring.
in the greater Idaho area. So
Nice.
if
Nice.
you do
We
get some people from
appreciate it.
Idaho,
We appreciate it.
I sent
Anybody
them.
ask you about it? Yeah. Point them
Well,
our
it's
all
way.
Denny.
We'll have to get Craig to throw in some shirts on these shipments because
All
we
Denny.
have some really cool shirts coming.
Well, I saw the artwork and I'm like excited about what your shirts are going to be like to match the artwork. Really good artwork too.
Yeah, we have another shirt as well that's not Smiggles related, but it's an IPA shirt. It's the first photograph shirt that we've done, and it's one of my photographs, so I'm pretty happy about it. It's going to be a cool shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, Tyler's actually wearing one of our first photograph shirts here, the One Ski IPA shirt. So Tyler is now he's not just our brewer, he's also our marketing manager for Outlook and I swear to God.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
For real, yeah. So
he's a walking
everything-
billboard for
everything for marketing going forward in the brewery is all up to Tyler. So he's got a cool weight to bear. Is that
Yeah, you guys are overworking this poor guy.
Burden. I'd say burden.
Yeah, you're overburdening him with
Burden.
all this THC product
Yeah,
and the beer and now marketing. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Craig,
yeah.
take some of this off his back.
Then fair enough.
I gotta sell it. What are you talking about? I gotta sell the beer and I gotta clean tanks. You guys.
Next time I go out and take photos with the drone, I'm just gonna start emailing them to him.
yeah.
There you go.
Just take a shot. Just wherever you're at.
I got some good Florida ones. I got a couple from Idaho when I was there visiting Denny. I got a few. We can work something out.
We can work something out.
I
We gotta
work
work on
for
our
beer. I really
we
do.
gotta work and we gotta work on our collab. So
Yes.
Yes,
That
Sky
sounds good.
Spots make
Blonde.
great labels. So just, you start selling those photos.
Like I said, I work for beer, and there's the brewery I'm chatting with on Saturday. That was a very true thing because I put in a lot of labor in that brewery personally, and they paid me in beer.
nice. Nice.
All right, guys.
Hey,
we're going to let you
appreciate
go. But before we let you go, we'll give you a chance to toast anyone you want to toast. Give credit to your great employees that you want to toast to, or
Significant others.
Yeah, significant others. Whatever you want to raise a glass to. Go ahead and raise a glass tonight.
Craig, you can go ahead.
Oh, cheers, Tyler. I appreciate you keeping me employed over the years.
Thank you, Tyler, for making great beer to keep.
Thank
Craig
you for
employed.
making great beer, man, and keeping the lights on at the brewery. And it's been a fun ride the past 5 years, and I look forward to. I already told him he's got me till I'm 63, so
and a
the
half,
next 8
63 and a
will
half.
be great.
Well, Craig, you took mine. I was going to cheers you for just
Yeah, you're being my ride or die the last couple of years, man. Like,
Ride or
man,
die.
we have gone through the
We
trenches
have gone through
last
some
year.
shit.
And
Yeah, we've been
as
through it.
bad as it gets, you will always find me and Craig laughing in the brewery,
That's
even
right.
on our most miserable days. So
That's good. That's
that's made
good.
this job bearable. It's just like, man, this really sucks, but it's hilarious. Like, so
Well,
yeah, and cheers to y'all for
yeah.
having us
Cheers to
on
you
here.
guys. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Chris,
this has been a
Denny,
blast.
we appreciate it. I mean, as much as possible. And the next after Smiggles is over, we're gonna do another one of these,
Let's do
part
it.
3.
Yeah.
We're gonna send you some beers and we can talk all about it again. And hopefully, if all things come together, we will see at least Chris in November for
Yeah.
the big badass beer festival in Tampa.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
said,
for sure.
if you guys make it out this way, please let me know because
Yeah.
the venue from me is about 45 minutes away, but they usually do like a weekend kind of thing out of it. So the festival is usually on a Saturday, but they
Uh-huh.
usually do like brewers only or like staff only kind of thing, and they've got hotels nearby on the Friday before, and then it's a whole weekend kind of thing. So
I thought you had extra rooms at your house.
I don't. Yeah, if you want to cuddle up with my dog, you go right ahead, but he bites.
That was his old house. Now he's
That was
moved to a smaller house.
that was
Oh,
let's
now
see.
now you're
That
in a
was
smaller
this one.
home.
Yeah, that was this dog, and he's
Yeah.
the one that bites. And then this one, she'll just lick you to death. But she's got a smaller
Oh.
kennel, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a hotel.
Yeah, it's a lot closer.
Sounds
All right,
good. Hey
guys.
guys,
Well,
appreciate it. Cheers. Everyone that
yeah.
joined us tonight, greatly appreciate you guys stopping by. If you get a chance to see Pontoon and you're in the Atlanta market, please stop by and see us.
Yeah,
Yeah. Great
most
beer.
definitely.
Good
Thank y'all
people.
very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers,
Thank
guys.
you
Thank you
guys.
for being here.
Cheers,
Cheers, y'all.
fellas.
Good to see you.
Later.
Y'all have a good night.
You
too.
too.
Sleep in tomorrow.
Of course, he said that, and I did it again. And
Oh, you cut him off. Oh, I cut everyone off. Okay.
yeah.
All right,
Oh,
Chris. Wow. We're running 2 hours right now, but I want to get we do have some voicemails.
Okay, let me pull those up real quick.
So Chris, why don't you go ahead and play the voicemails, and I'm gonna go use the.
Well, hang on.
Oh.
You go ahead. I'm gonna
Okay.
sit here in semi-quiet.
And wait. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I got you. You go do your thing.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of beer
Go ahead.
tonight, so
I got it.
I'll be right back.
And I'll wait till he leaves and go to computer audio. And I'll wait till he leaves, and then I can talk smack about him. You get up, go to the bathroom, Denny. Sharing computer audio here. We got a couple of voicemails from, let's start with Eric Scotty Ward, who, by the way, hopped on in the beginning of the show and said he'll be listening first thing in the morning. So in about 8 hours, because it's currently 10:35 p.m., and he'll be jumping on. So let's listen to what Eric has to say.
Hey, Chris and Denny, it's Eric Scotty Ward. Just caught the show with Tom Everett from Von Trapp Brewing. Thoroughly enjoyed the interview. Nice job as always. Von Trapp has been a favorite of mine for a few years, to the point where my palate was watering here at 7 a.m. And I have an order in for some Von Trapp beer to pick up later. So enjoyed the interview.
No.
It got me reminiscing about 18 years ago, the last time I was in Vermont, in Burlington. I remember sitting in Magic Hat, having a beer or two or three. Hell, at that time, I didn't even know what craft beer was. But I still remember it. Great beer and good times. So thanks again for all you do. Have a great rest of your week, and catch you next time. I'm out.
Well, thank you, Eric, for sending in that voicemail to us. And just to make sure, if you ever want to send in your voicemails, Denny, welcome back.
Hey.
If you ever want to send in a voicemail because you hear one of the shows or you happen to be at your favorite brewery, you can always reach out to us at 208-536-3359. And if you've had a beer or two like Denny and I have this evening, 208-53-ODDLY, ODDLY. So 208-536-3359. And if you get the urge to just call out and say hi, that's cool too.
Yeah.
You can just call and say, hey, this is John Smith. I'm at such and such brewery having this beer. Just wanted to say hi.
Yeah,
Cheers.
we love that. Cheers.
But thank you, Eric, for checking in with us. And then we're going to move on to the next one. This is a two-parter from Batgirl.
It's a two-part and like plus like 1 second.
Oh, okay.
You can play them back to back if you want.
Well, I hope so, because it's the only way we'll get all of it.
Yeah, do it quick.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Jessie. I'm sorry it's been so long, but as you guys know, I got a new
where the
job,
hell you been?
A little busy with it, but I'm out here in Texas, right outside of Dallas, and I went to go get some half and half milk, and I came back with beer. So,
same thing happened to
with that
me.
being said, I got this St. Arnold Art Car IPA. It's an American IPA that on their can it actually says that they're the oldest craft brewery in Texas. I didn't even know when I grabbed it. But it's actually really good. It's a 7.1%.
Ooh.
And it's
what we're drinking.
It's kind of light in the flavor, but it's I've had two and I'm feeling pretty good.
Atta girl.
But also I got some Super Stellar red and black currant sour. So I'm gonna try that after it warms up quite a bit. I'll probably do that one tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that one a lot. But you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.
So we're getting some black currant in there.
Yeah.
She loves sours too. So
I know. That's why I was surprised when she said she picked up the West Coast IPA or the American IPA, because I'm used to her liking sours and lighter things.
Okay. Well, and then we get the rest of it in here.
Yeah. One
more
correction.
thing for you guys. I love you, but it's thiol.
I know it's thiol. Jesus Christ, I know. No.
I had to put that last little bit in there,
and I appreciate that. And you know what? There's a couple of things I know. I got it. Not only did I get crap from her about it, and I appreciate. No, I really do. I love the fact that we have this relationship with our listeners and our friends and stuff like that. I caught so much grief on social media for that too, because it was. We were chatting about the episode with Dave Doble from Tampa Bay Brewing Company, and we were talking about thiols, not thiols, but thiols, and biotransformation and different yeasts and stuff that they were using. And somebody called me out on it on TikTok, and I'm like, I know, damn it, I know.
Man, these guys on TikTok are so pretentious.
Did you just call Jessie pretentious? And Jessie, that's Jessie.
Yeah, Jessie's not pretentious because she's
Jessie,
our friend.
I know.
It's these people that just correct us because they think they're,
That's okay. And it's fun.
Jessie does it because she loves us.
That's right.
She loves us is why she wants to make sure that we,
pronounce it correctly.
Yeah,
Most definitely. But no, I love the fact that this has been a fun running joke now too, because not only do I mispronounce thiols, I also spell her name incorrectly on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
right. Well, hey, I love the fact that we've got 2 voicemails. Thank you both for sending voicemails. We love voicemails. And like Chris said, if you want to send us a voicemail, 208-53-ODDLY, that's easy. Just program in your phone and send us a voicemail. We'd love to hear your voicemails. If you are shy and you want to send us an email, you can do that at taptocraft@gmail.com. Or if you want to send us a message on Facebook, you can do that at facebook.com/taptocraft. And don't forget, we do have a website. It's taptocraft.com. And go check out our episodes there. Keep in mind that we can only have 300 episodes on our RSS feed before they start to
Oh.
drop off. So if you want to get those very early classic episodes, you have to go to our website to get the downloads from the website itself. So keep that in mind. All right, we're going to skip the Untap the Craft because
Yep.
it is already over 2 hours.
Yep.
And we're going to skip the new and noteworthy because it is over 2 hours. But I would like to raise a glass. So, Chris, who would you like to raise a glass to tonight?
Well, I'd love to raise the rest of this, I don't know,
Yes.
2-3 ounces of this West Coast
I got like a
IPA
half ounce, yeah.
to Craig and Tyler from
Yes.
Pontoon Brewing. Guys, thank you again
Yeah.
for not only a wonderful episode and not only for the time, but also the beers too.
Yeah.
Damn it, Tyler, you're really good at this.
Yeah.
Again,
sure.
thank you guys for everything, and I love the fact that we get to make friends with our brewery people around the country too. And Denny, who would you like to raise a glass to this evening?
Yeah. Well, I also toast Craig and Tyler. I've always, like, both times we've had them on, I've enjoyed the conversation. Really good time. Lots of laughs. I hope everyone enjoyed the interview as well. And the beers are fantastic. So if you are in the Atlanta area, go search out Pontoon Brewing. They make some great beers. And this Disc Golf and Lofi is incredible West Coast IPA. Really, really good. And my Patreon toast tonight goes out to Kevin and Amanda Argauer. Thank you for your patronage. I can't wait to meet up with you guys and have more beers live together again. It'll be great. And Eric Scotty Ward, he sent me a care package.
Nice.
He was sad that that Von Trapp didn't send us beers to try on the show, and he really wanted to, to experience that light lager and some of the other beers. So he ordered up some 12 packs. He sent me a 12 pack of Von Trapp's beers, four different beers, a light lager. Let me tell you, I'm not a fan of light lagers, but that Von Trapp light lager, 5 cap rating from me. It is what every mass production American light lager should taste like. Incredible beer, really good. So if you have a chance to go find Von Trapp light lager, go try it.
All right.
It's gonna be it's impressive.
Well,
I
have a question for you though.
Yeah.
Pick one: Von Trapp light lager or Marker 48 light lager.
So that's hard because the Von Trapp is a light lager that follows in the what I would say the Anheuser-Busch category of lager. So it has that Austrian lager flavor, but much more rich and enjoying than the Beechwood Age, whatever.
Okay.
Where the Marker Light is just a light lager, not necessarily following in the same style as the Austrian beer.
Good answer.
So
Danny.
they each have their own in like special thing. So if I wanted, and I never thought I would say I want to drink an American mass-produced lager. If I would, it would be Von Trapp because they literally made the perfect example of that in my book. And Marker 48 makes a great light lager in an American style light lager. So both of them are great. I mean, I think I gave that a 5 cap as well. So both are 5 cap ratings, but just in a different, little bit slight different category.
That was so Switzerland of you.
Yeah, that's the way I roll. That's the way I
awesome
roll.
answer, though.
But yeah, cheers to you, Eric. Thank you for being so generous and sending me those beers. I've enjoyed all the beers that I've had. They've all been great, and I look forward to finishing off the last of that 12 pack. And then my buddy Mike Blanchard, my Navy buddy, he drove his daughter out to move her out to Chicago, where she's going to take on an acting career out there on the stage. And when he was there and on his way back through to go back to Oregon, he stopped at a bunch of Chicago breweries
Mm.
and breweries all the way through his trip. He collected like almost 20 beers that he gave me when he came through. We had coffee on Thursday, or gosh, I lost track of the time. Last week we had coffee when he was coming through, and he gave me this big bag of beer, and I'm like, dude. And the beers, most of them from, like, I had a few that I've already had from the brewery, but there's some breweries that I never even heard of, and the beers have been really good. So, hey, thank you, Mike. Cheers to you for
Cheers,
being
Mike.
such a kind friend, to think of me and pick up beers that maybe I haven't tried from around the different states, and I really appreciate that. So, those are my two toasts tonight, and of course, being a former serviceman, I always want to raise my glass. I want to thank all those who have served and are currently serving in the U.S. military services, protecting our freedom. Thank you for your service, and I hope all who are
Cheers.
deployed are able to return home safely to their families very soon. And you can find the beers and the link to Pontoon Brewing on the show notes, located on the show post at taptocraft.com. And Chris, why don't you go ahead and give our last call?
It is last call and time to bring the show to a close. Foam fresh, friends faithful, and fridges fully stocked. We want to thank you for downloading and listening to the show, and we ask you to please tell a friend about our
Yes.
show and subscribe to us on your favorite podcast app. And as a reminder, we release a new show every 2 weeks. Now go out there and spread the good word of craft beer.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
I'm empty. Sorry.
I'm empty now too. For those of you hanging out with us on Facebook, thank you so much for spending time with us this evening. We will see you guys. See you guys.
Wow.
Those beers are definitely
Have one more beer.
7%.
We need to drink that dank Odyssey now.
Not tonight. We don't. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers.
All right.